अंधेरा। ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
सचेतन आत्मा गाए गुणगान प्रभु का, बन सचेतन आत्मा। खोल चक्षु ज्ञान के, खोल चक्षु ज्ञान के, तुझको मिलेंगे परमात्मा। रोशनी अंतर में भर ले, सारे पर्दों को हटा। तेरे द्वारे प्रभु पधारे, अपनी पलकों को महक जाएगा प्रभु की याद से, जिंदगी खुशहाल होगी साथी प्रभु के साथ से। शिव से शक्ति ले बदल दे, शिव से शक्ति ले बदल दे, ये ज़मीं और आसमां गाए गुणगान प्रभु का, बन सचेतन आत्मा गाए गुणगान प्रभु का, बन सचेतन आत्मा। खोल चक्षु ज्ञान के, खोल चक्षु ज्ञान के, तुझको मिलेंगे परमात्मा गाए गुणगान प्रभु का। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति। गुड मॉर्निंग। We all are sitting in this land, which acts as an airport for the souls to take off to that world. We all have this aim. We have found the Father. So we all have limitless happiness and bliss and a lot of contentment. We did forget all these things when we were on the path of devotion. So Baba says it is that stage is so miserable and pathetic where we forget our elevated stages, and we all have experienced that stage when we were on the path of devotion, because whatever we were doing at that time, we used to do without understanding anything. We were not even aware that whatever we do, whether that will help us, because we forgot ourselves, we forgot God. The stage of that forgetfulness, it always makes you experience that pain and sorrow. Now we have awakened, right? Again, so Baba just says, after getting awakened, after having come on this path, if we forget this, then we just wander here and there, and then we experience that sorrow. So when we have become Baba's child, we should always progress towards that goal, and we should be alert also. Baba also draws our attention towards one simple aspect, though it looks like a simple thing, but it plays a very prominent role in one's progress. So Baba says you shouldn't sit here with your eyes closed. Even while walking, if you just close your eyes, you can just imagine what would be the situation.
हो जाएगा. आप कार चला रहे हो और 2 मिनट
When you
एक
drive
कार
your
चला
vehicle,
रहा था, चलाता चलाते उसको नींद आ गई.
if someone
क्या
falls
हुआ?
asleep,
Accident हो गया.
then there are chances of
जब हम यहाँ यात्रा पर हैं और
an
अगर हम
accident.
आंखें बंद कर देते हैं तो क्या होगा?
Even on this journey,
इसलिए
when we
बाबा
just
आज
close our eyes, Baba
इस
says
बात पर हम बच्चों को अलर्ट करते
laziness
हैं,
will
बच्चे
come.
कभी आंखें बंद करके नहीं बैठना है. ओम शांति.
Let's listen to Murli. Om Shanti. And today's date is 11th September 2024.
2024 की साकार बाबा की महावाक्य है. मीठे बच्चे,
The essence of the Murli is, sweet children,
तुम बाप के पास
you have come to the Father.
मीठे बच्चे,
You have come to the Father
अपने
in order to reform your characters,
अपने चरित्र को श्रेष्ठ बनाने
in order to make your character very elevated.
में अभी
You now have to make your characters divine.
में अपना दैवी चरित्र बनाना है.
You have to make your characters divine.
प्रश्न, तुम बच्चे
Question: why are you children forbidden to sit here with your eyes closed?
की जाती है, क्यों मना की जाती है? तुम बच्चों को आंखें बंद करके बैठने की मना
Why are you children forbidden to sit here with your eyes closed? Why are you not supposed to sit here with your eyes closed?
नंबर 1 ये पढ़ाई
Because this is the study, and no one just closes eyes while studying.
नंबर 2 स्वयं भगवान सामने बैठ करके पढ़ा रहा है.
And the second one is God Himself is sitting here and He is teaching us.
संपन्नता की ओर की
This is a journey towards that completion and the perfect stage.
नहीं करनी चाहिए.
So, in any case, you are not supposed to close your eyes.
यों की नजर से निहाल करने वाला बाबा तुम्हारे सम्मुख.
Answer: because the Father, the one who takes you beyond with a glance, is personally in front of you.
और हम सोते रहेंगे.
Baba would be just looking at us, and if we fall asleep, how would He take us beyond?
स्कूल में आंखें बंद करके नहीं बैठते.
No one sits in a school with eyes closed. It's not fair to sit.
आंखें बंद होगी तो सुस्ती आ जाएगी,
If you close your eyes,
आ जाएगी.
laziness will come.
तो बच्चे तो स्कूल में पढ़ाई पढ़ रहे हैं
You children are studying in this school.
और ये सोर्स ऑफ इनकम है.
This is your source of income.
रहे हो और ये सोर्स ऑफ इनकम. लाखों पद्मों की कमाई हो रही
You are earning, Baba says, you are earning an income of hundreds of thousands of millions.
सुस्ती उदासी आ नहीं सकती
So laziness and sorrow cannot come when you are earning an income.
उदासी आ नहीं सकती ओम शांति
Om Shanti.
मीठे मीठे रूहानी बच्चों प्रति बाप समझाते हैं
The Father explains to you, sweetest spiritual children, you children know that
कि रूहानी बाप परम
the spiritual Father comes from the Supreme Abode and teaches us.
क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं
What is He teaching us?
आप आकर के क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं
What does Father teach us when He comes?
क्या क्या पढ़ा
Just make a note of whatever. What does He teach us in today's Murli?
बाप के साथ
He teaches souls to have yoga with the Father. What does He teach? He teaches to have yoga with the Father.
इसको ही याद की यात्रा कहा जाता है
It's called the pilgrimage of remembrance.
ये भी बताया है बाप को याद करते करते
You also have been told that by remembering Father, you spiritual sweet children, you become pure and you go to that land of
तो याद करना है और याद करते करते क्या
peace.
होगा?
First thing is we have to remember the Father, and
पहुंच जाएंगे
remembering Father
कितनी सहज समझानी है
daily will enable us go to that land of peace also. It is so simple to understand. You have to consider yourself as a soul,
कि बाप को याद करना
and you need to remember your beloved, the unlimited Father.
टीचर भी और
Baba is the Father, teacher, and is the beloved.
अपने बेहद के प्रीतम को याद
You need to remember the unlimited Father so that your sins of birth after birth will continue to be burnt away.
कोई योग भक्ति कहा
This is called the fire of yoga.
ये भारत का प्राचीन राजयोग है
This is the ancient Raj Yoga of Bharat that Father teaches every 5,000 years whenever he comes. The unlimited Father comes in Bharat.
भारत में फिर कहाँ आते हैं
And where does he come specifically?
भारत में फिर इस साधारण तन में
And he chooses this ordinary body and he teaches us through that body.
जन्म जन्मांतर के पाप कट जाएंगे
So we'll be able to burn away the sins only with the pilgrimage of remembrance, as Baba is the Almighty Authority and He is the purifier. And the battery of your soul has become Tamo Pradhan. That is why it just gets struck frequently.
सतो प्रधान थी
When it was Sato Pradhan,
हम कैसे बनाए
how can you make it Sato Pradhan once again
हम दुनिया में जा सको
so that you can go to that world?
बनाना है
Why do you have to make the soul Sato Pradhan? Because it's the time to go to that world.
बच्चों को ये बहुत अच्छी याद रखना
You children have to understand
रीति याद रखना है
this very well.
बाप बच्चों को क्या दे रहा है
What is Father giving children?
बाबा फिर और कुछ रूप धारण कर लेता है
Baba just changes his role.
डॉक्टर क्या देता है
What does the doctor give?
डोज देता है
He just gives us treatment and he gives us medicines.
बाप बच्चों को डोज देते हैं
So Baba also gives us this dose.
याद की यात्रा उठते बैठते चलते फिरते तुम कर सकते
You can stay on this pilgrimage of remembrance as you walk and move around, and he has become the teacher and beloved, and he has become a doctor.
जितना हो सके गृहस्थ व्यवहार में रहते हुए कमल फूल समान पवित्र रहना ही
To the extent, to the maximum extent possible, you have to remain like a, you have to remain pure like a lotus flower while living at home. You have to remember the Father, because the people of the world have devilish traits, whereas you have the divine virtues, and you have come to imbibe that. The characters of Lakshmi and Narayan were very sweet.
महिमा गाई हुई है।
People sing the praise of them on the path of devotion.
लगे
From when did the path of devotion start?
पता नहीं।
No one knows this.
अभी तुमने समझा है और रावण राज्य
You children have now understood that.
ये भी अब तुम जानते हो।
From when did the kingdom
तुम बच्चों
of Ravan started?
नॉलेज
When did it start? Now you know this, and you have to keep this knowledge in your intellects.
तुम्हारी बाप के बच्चे हैं।
When you know you are the children of the ocean of knowledge, and the spiritual father comes to teach us,
ये भी जानते हो।
you also know that.
क्या जानते हो?
What do you know?
ये बाप कोई ऑर्डिनरी बाप
He is not an ordinary father, he is the spiritual father
पढ़ाने आए।
who has come to teach us.
ये है
Baba says all are the physical or the limited creation,
उनका निवास
but Baba is the spiritual father, and he always resides in that supreme abode,
तो सबके यहाँ है।
whereas the physical fathers are
भी दृष्टि रखता है।
there in this corporeal world.
आत्माओं को बढ़ाने वाला परमपिता परमात्मा है।
You children know that the unlimited father teaches us, and he is the father of all the souls on the path of devotion. Despite having the physical father, everyone just calls out to that supreme father, and everyone has been calling out.
भारत में कौन सा
There is only one original name.
उनका यथार्थ नाम एक ही है।
What is Baba's name?
शिव
That is Shiv.
बाबा को समझाते हैं।
Baba himself explains,
मीठे मीठे बच्चों, मेरा नाम एक ही शिव है।
my name is only Shiv.
बनाए गए परंतु
Whereas people have built many temples on the path of devotion, whereas my name is
तुम बच्चों
only Shiv,
आत्मा कहते हैं।
and you are souls.
शालिग्राम भी कहते हैं।
Souls are also called saligrams.
अनेक शालिग्राम है।
There are many saligrams, and Shiv Baba is only one, and he is the unlimited father.
सब बच्चे हैं। इसके पहले तुम
All are children. You were also a part of the limited creation, and you used to stay with your
ज्ञान
parents or father. You didn't have this knowledge,
बाकी अनेक प्रकार की भक्ति करते रहते हैं।
whereas you used to perform devotion for half a cycle.
द्वापर से लेकर भक्ति शुरू होती है।
The path of devotion starts after half a cycle, and the kingdom of Ravan also starts from that time. It's so simple to understand, whereas
कोई
no one,
समझते हैं।
hardly anyone understands this.
रावण राज्य कब से शुरू होता है?
From when does the kingdom of Ravan begin?
मीठे
No one knows this, whereas you sweet children know.
ज्ञान का सागर है।
He is the ocean of knowledge.
जो उनके पास है वो आकर के बच्चों को दे देता है।
Whatever Baba has, he comes and gives us.
है आता है बच्चों को सब कुछ दे देता है।
So he gives his children everything.
शास्त्र तो भक्ति मार्ग में है। बाबा कहते हैं ये शास्त्र मेरी नहीं है।
Baba says the scriptures belong to the path of devotion.
भक्ति और वैराग्य
Now you understand that knowledge, devotion, and disinterest.
भी जानते हैं।
The saints and sannyasis also know that
भक्ति और वैराग्य
knowledge, devotion, and disinterest,
है अपना हल का वैराग्य।
they have that limited renunciation.
केवल का वैराग्य सिखला न सकते।
They cannot teach us the unlimited renunciation. There are two types of renunciation. One is the limited renunciation, and
दूसरा बेवक का
the other one is the unlimited renunciation.
का वैराग्य।
The Hatha Yogi sannyasis have limited one,
तुम्हारा है राज।
whereas you Raj Yogis have unlimited renunciation. They just leave their homes and go to the forest, and they are named as sannyasis by the world. Hatha Yogis just leave their homes in order to become pure. It's good.
बाबा कहते भारत बहुत पवित्र था।
Bharat was very pure.
पवित्र खंड और कोई होता ही नहीं है।
You don't find such a pure continent or land at any other time.
भारतवासी खुद भी
There is a
जानते
lot of
हैं
praise for this land,
सतयुग में कितने
whose
अथाह
praise is not
संग्राम
even
थे
known to the residents of
और
this land.
दुख और
There was that peace and happiness in the golden age, where there is a lot of peacelessness in the iron age.
जहाँ अनात्माएं रहती
That incorporeal world is the world where the souls reside, and the souls come down from up above to play their roles.
ये है पुरुषोत्तम
And this is the
संगम
auspicious confluence age.
जबकि बेहद के बाद आते हैं
It is the time when the unlimited Father comes to take us back home. Why
आया हुआ है
why has Father come?
नई दुनिया में
He has come to take us back home.
बाप आकर उत्तम से उत्तम बनाते
Baba comes and makes us the highest on high and the most elevated one. He is called the highest on high, but who is he and who can be called that? No one knows this.
एक बड़ा लिंग रख दिया
They have kept
समझते हैं ये
one big Shivlingam and they feel that he is the incorporeal one and he is the father of souls, but no one knows this. They just start worshipping. Shiv Baba always says
बाबा बबुलनाथ बाबा नहीं करेंगे वो बोलने में भी अच्छा नहीं लगेगा
it's
तो
it's not called
बाबा याद
Babulnath or Rudra Baba, it is always called Shiv Baba.
शिव बाबा याद
Do you remember Shiv Baba? Do you remember his inheritance?
आंखें खुली हैं
Are you alert in class?
यह स्लोगन हर घर में लगानी चाहिए
You have to put up this slogan in every home that if you remember Shiv Baba, your sins will be absolved because he is the only one purifier.
इस पतित दुनिया में तो एक भी पावन हो नहीं सकता
You don't find even one pure soul in this impure world, and you don't find any impure soul in that pure world. It is always mentioned as impure on the path of devotion.
कही गई श्री कृष्ण के साथ कंस जरासंधी हिरण्यकश्यप
People say that Ravan existed in the silver age and Sita was abducted. Together with Sri Krishna, they also show that Kans, Jarasandh, and they have made false allegations against Sri Krishna. But none of that can exist in the golden age. They have falsely accused him. They have slandered God as well as deities. They continue to defame everyone.
तो अब बाबा कहती है
Now Baba says,
ज्ञान की यात्रा है
this is the pilgrimage of remembrance which makes souls pure.
पावन दुनिया में जाना है
We have to become pure and then go to that pure world.
भी समझाती है
Baba also explains the cycle of 84 births. This is your final birth and you have to go home.
घर में शरीर को नहीं जाएगा
The bodies don't go to that world. The souls have to shed the bodies and go home. All souls must return.
इसीलिए मीठे मीठे नानी बच्चों
That is why Baba says, sweet
मीठे मीठे
spiritual children,
अपने को आत्मा समझकर बैठ
you have to consider yourself as a soul,
नहीं समझो
not this body.
और सत्संगों में तो तुम देह अभिमान में बैठते हो
You used to be body conscious when you were attending all other gatherings, but Baba here gives us the instruction that you have to consider yourself as a soul, because Baba says, because Baba is the ocean of knowledge.
बनना है
So you children also should become like that. The unlimited Father.
कि आपका भी कॉन्ट्रास्ट बताए
Baba just explains the contrast between the unlimited Father and the limited Father. In the same way, like how he explained the contrast between the limited renunciation and the unlimited one, in the same way, the unlimited Father sits here and explains us everything. We were not aware of this knowledge previously. How does the world cycle turn? And he also gives us the knowledge of the beginning, middle, and end of the world cycle. People have mentioned the duration of the world cycle as hundreds of thousands of years, and they have this belief system has made them completely ignorant, and they have come down the ladder.
और बाप को नीचे
People have performed a lot of devotion and they have made Father come down.
आकर हमको पावन बनाएगी
Baba comes and makes us pure. The souls pull
बड़े
the Father, because when souls become impure, there is a lot of sorrow. They say that we call the Father. The Father also feels that we have become more pradhan and totally impure.
ये पढ़ाई को इस पुरानी
Baba comes once after 5,000 years, and we are sitting. The wonderful aspect of this knowledge is that we are studying in this old world,
नई दुनिया की
and we are studying this for the new world.
और साथ ले जाएगी
The soul imbibes all this knowledge and it takes that sanskar with him.
नदियाँ
Baba is the ocean and we are the rivers.
इस दुनिया के लिए ही
This knowledge is meant for, it's not meant for this world, because this world is dirty.
शरीर भी छीछी है
Body is also dirty.
तो छोड़ कर
We have to shed these bodies.
तो यहाँ पवित्र हो नहीं सकता है
The body cannot be made pure here.
आत्माओं का बाप
The Father is the
भी
Father of all the souls, and He has come to make us pure.
इन बातों को मनुष्य तो कुछ भी समझ नहीं सकती
Human beings, they don't understand anything
बिल्कुल ही पत्थर बुद्धि बन गए
because they have become the one with the stone intellects.
इसीलिए गाते हैं भी
They have become impure. That is why they call out to the Father that
आत्मा ही सब
Baba come. It is souls. It is the soul who does everything.
शरीर भी आत्मा ही लेती है
It is the soul who takes that costume, who shuts the body.
आत्माओं को
Now Baba says, I am the one who takes everyone back home.
लेके जाने वाला
And it's sure he has come, he will take.
नावे पर आया
Baba has come based on the invitation of the children. How much you have called out to the Father.
अभी तक भी बुलाते रहते हैं नहीं जाते
People are still calling out to the Father. They still call, Oh God, O Purifier,
अगर इस पुरानी दुनिया के दुखों से
please liberate us from the sorrow. Please liberate us from the sorrow.
और तो कोई को पता ही नहीं है
No one knows this. Where is our home?
हम घर में कैसे पहुँचे
How do we return home?
जाएंगे दुख पे में जाने के लिए कितना माथा मारते
People beat their heads so much in order to go into the liberation. They adopt so many gurus.
मानकर माथा मारते चले आ रहे हैं
So Baba says they have continued to beat their heads for birth after birth.
जानते ही नहीं है बेचारे को जानते ही
Those gurus, they don't even know about the happiness of liberation in life, and they only want liberation. They even ask, how can there be peace in the world?
सन्यासी भी मुक्ति को ही जानते हैं
Sannyasis only know about liberation.
कोई भी नहीं जानते
They don't know about liberation in life.
परंतु मुक्ति जीवन मुक्ति
However, it is the Father
दोनों वर्ष
who gives us the inheritance of both liberation and liberation in life.
तुम जब जीवन मुक्त में रहते हो
When you are in that land of liberation in life, everyone else will be in liberation.
अभी तुम बच्चे नॉलेज ले रहे हो
You children are now taking this knowledge in order to become those.
सबसे जास्ती सुख देगी
You are the ones who have seen that limitless happiness, and you are the ones who are seeing
आदि सना
who experience the most sorrow. Those who belong to the original eternal deity religion, you have become the ones whose actions have become corrupt. You belong to the pure household path. Lakshmi and Narayan belong to the pure household path. To renounce one's home and business is the religion of saints and sannyasis. At the beginning, they were also good. Even you were very good before. What have you become now? you have become Tamo
ये
Pradhan.
ड्रामा का खेल है।
This is the play.
बाप समझाते हैं ये पढ़ाई है ही नहीं दुनिया के लिए,
This knowledge is meant for the new
भविष्य
world.
की बड़ी दुनिया में ड्रामा अनुसार हमको फिर 5000
Baba
वर्ष के बाद
has to come
आना पड़ता है।
into this old impure world, and he has to choose this impure ordinary body in order to give us the knowledge. Baba is
ये तो तुम मेरी
not
जान
omnipresent.
मैं देखी
You have defamed the Father, whereas Father just uplifts everyone.
स्वर्ग चाहिए।
Baba doesn't even
बाबा को बच्चे कुछ देने वाले
need heaven, nor children give anything to Baba,
बच्चों को
but he daily
अंदर ज्ञान से
makes so much effort and he teaches us.
मैं फिर भी तुम पर कितना उपकार करता
Baba says, despite defaming the Father, Baba is the one who has uplifted and he will uplift.
हूँ।
Baba says, you have defamed such a Father,
वो विश्व का मालिक बनाते
the one who makes you the master of the world.
तुम कहते रहते हो सब हो जाते
You call him omnipresent.
जब बुलाने की भी हद हो जाती
When it reaches its extreme point,
हद हो जाती अब फिर मैं आकर पुकार करता हूँ।
Baba says, when it reaches its limit, then Baba comes and uplifts. Baba also sees to what extent defamation
करता क्या
is being done.
पुकार करता है
So when he feels that is the extreme point, then Baba comes and uplifts us. Baba comes at the auspicious confluence age.
पावन
He comes us to make us pure, and he explains
तुमने भक्ति
very easy ways of becoming. We have been stumbling on the path of devotion. We used to go and take bath in ponds. We used to think that we would become pure.
पानी और कहाँ ये पतित पावन बात
Just think the contrast between that water and the purifier Father, because all of those things are the paraphernalia of the path of devotion, whereas this is the path of knowledge. People are in an extreme darkness.
इसके जैसा है इसके जैसे सोए हुए हैं
They have,
की नींद में सोए
so Baba says, they are sleeping in the sleep of Kumbhakarna. You know that it's also been remembered that an intellect has no love for God at the time of destruction is destroyed.
अभी तो हमारी
You now have loving intellects number wise according to your efforts.
पूरी नहीं है क्यों हमारी पूरी बुद्धि नहीं है हमारी
Do we have that loving intellect with the Father?
है
Do you think it's is? Baba says no. You don't have. Why? Baba explains very clearly.
घड़ी घड़ी भुला देती है
Because
जब भूल जाएगी
you don't have,
हो जाएगी
you haven't become full of love towards the Father, because Maya makes you forget Father again and again. This is a war with 5 vices, and 5 vices are called Ravan. Ravan is portrayed with a donkey's head.
स्कूल में कब आंखें बंद करके
Baba has explained that you never sit with your eyes closed in a school. On the path of devotion, people are taught to remember Baba.
क्या कहती है आंखें बंद करके
On the path of devotion, people are taught to remember God with their eyes closed. Because when you keep your eyes open, then
क्या तो बाप
you will see everything and get disturbed.
सुना भी है नजर से निहाल किंदा स्वामी सद्गुरु
People say that this one is a magician. He is the one who takes you beyond with a glance.
देवताएं भी नजर
Oh, but he has been also remembered, God magician. The deities were also taken beyond with a glance. The one who changes human beings into deities with a glance, of course, he is called the magician.
रिचार्ज करे
Baba sits here and recharges your batteries.
रिचार्ज करे और बच्चे आंखें बंद करके बैठे
When Father has come to recharge the batteries, and if children sit here with their eyes closed, then do you think your batteries get charged?
स्कूल में आंखें बंद कर नहीं बैठ सकते
No one sits with their eyes closed
पढ़ाई
at school, otherwise you would feel lazy. This study is your source of income, an income of hundreds of thousands of millions. You would not yawn while earning an income. Here, you souls have to be reformed. The aim and objective is in front of you. If you want to see what their kingdom was like, whose kingdom? The kingdom of deities.
तो कहाँ जाओ? दिलवाड़ा में।
You can visit the Dilwala temple.
और ये चैतन्य
The temple is non-living, and whereas this is the living one.
भी है तो स्वर्ग
The deities are portrayed there, so there is heaven.
आप में ही आते हैं।
The one who grants salvation to everyone comes in Abu, and this is why Abu is the greatest pilgrimage place. The Father comes here and grants salvation to all the founders of religions and the gurus. This is the greatest pilgrimage place, but it's incognito. No one knows this.
मीठे मीठे
Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father, and Bap Dada.
धारणा के लिए मुख्य सार
The essence for dharna. The first one,
जो संस्कार बाप में है
imbibe the sanskars that the father has.
वही संस्कार धारण करते वही संस्कार धारण करते बाप समान
You have to become an ocean of knowledge like the father.
का सागर बनना बाप समान ज्ञान का सागर बनना देही अभिमानी होकर रहने का
Practice remaining soul conscious.
देही अभिमानी होकर रहने का अभ्यास करना दूसरा आत्मा की बैठक
Second one, in order for you souls to make your battery sato pradhan,
चलती
stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance as you walk
याद की
and move around. As you walk and move around, you should always stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. You should imbibe divine characters.
बहुत बहुत मीठा बनना
Become very, very sweet.
वरदान
Blessing.
त्रिकालदर्शी बन
May you use your blessing of having a divine intellect in every task and be filled with success by becoming Trikaldarshi.
दिव्य बुद्धि के वरदानों कार्य में लगाने वाली सफलता संपन्न भव सफलता संपन्न भव बाप दादा ने
Bab Dada has given every child the blessing of having a divine intellect.
दिव्य बुद्धि का वरदान दिया बाप दादा ने हर बच्चे को दिव्य बुद्धि का वरदान दिया दिव्य
It's only by having a divine intellect that you know the Father,
बुद्धि द्वारा ही
yourself,
अपने आप
and the three aspects of time clearly,
और तीनों का स्पष्ट
and
जान
imbibe all the powers.
स्पष्ट जान सकते हो सर्व शक्तियों को धारण कर सकते हो सर्व शक्तियों को धारण कर सकते हो दिव्य बुद्धि वाली आत्मा
A soul with a divine intellect
वाली आत्मा कोई भी संकल्प
will first of all know the
संकल्प कर्म व वाणी में भी
A divine, a soul with a divine intellect will first of all know the three aspects of time of every thought before saying it or putting it into the practice.
तीनों काल जानकर प्रैक्टिस में आते हैं। बोलने के पहले आधे मध्य अंत को सोचते हैं कि इसको
Even before they speak, they would always be aware of the consequences,
पास्ट और फ्यूचर भी इतना ही स्पष्ट होता है
and
जितना प्रेजेंट स्पष्ट होता
they will have their past and the future so clear as the present. So,
त्रिकालदर्शी होने के कारण
because those with the divine intellects, they are the knowers of the three aspects of time.
सफलता संपन्न
They are constantly filled with success. Slogan:
संपूर्ण पवित्र
only those who imbibe complete purity
संपूर्ण
can experience
धारण
supreme bliss.
परमानंद का अनुभव कर सकते हैं। परमानंद का अनुभव कौन कर सकते हैं?
Who can experience supreme bliss?
परमानंद का अनुभव कौन कर सकते हैं? संपूर्ण पवित्रता को
Those who imbibe complete purity.
आज का व्यक्त इशारा है।
Today's Avyakt signal:
आपके छोटे छोटे भाई बहने यही कामना लेकर आप बड़ों की तरफ देख रहे हैं। आपके छोटे छोटे भाई बहने यही कामना
today's Avyakt signal: all the younger brothers and sisters are just looking at the seniors or the elders. They are calling out to you that please fulfill our desires.
हमारी सुख शांति की इच्छाएं पूर्ण करो।
Please bestow us
आप क्या करें?
that peace and happiness. What do you do?
अपनी इच्छाएं पूर्ण करेंगे, महापुरुषों की इच्छाएं पूर्ण करेंगे।
You just are you busy in fulfilling your desires or fulfilling others' desires?
जब आपके दिल से यही श्रेष्ठ नारा निकले, कौन सा नारा निकले? हमारी स्थिति कौन सी हो?
What should be our stage so that we can fulfill others' desires?
स्वयं इच्छा मात्रम
That will only happen when we are ignorant of the knowledge of any desire.
ओम
Om Shanti. Evening meditation from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. will be in the conference hall. Tomorrow's Amrit Vela will be in conference hall and Murli class will be in Diamond Hall. Let's remember Baba for 2 minutes.
शांति। आज शाम को 7:30 बजे योग के पश्चात आदरणीय फूला बहन जी मम्मा बाबा के साथ के अनुभव सुनाएंगे यहीं कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में, तो सभी भाई बहनें उनके अनुभवों का भी लाभ लेंगे।
और जब हम स्थिर हो जाते हैं, एकाग्रता पूर्वक बैठते हैं, तब ही हम बाप से शक्ति लेने का अनुभव करते हैं। अर्थात बाप की शक्ति भी क्या क्या है, उसकी पहचान भी इस योग के द्वारा उस समय हम कर सकते हैं। और उस समय जब हम उस शक्ति का अनुभव करते हैं तो अंदर से ऐसी महसूसता रहेंगी जैसे कि हम सर्व से न्यारे हैं। एक तरफ न्यारे भी है और दूसरे तरफ वह खुशी भी है। क्यों? बाप का प्यार, बाप से प्यार हमें खुशी देता है। कहा जाता है खुशी जैसी खुराक नहीं। तो वह खुशी हमारे मन को बड़ा आनंद देती है। अर्थात मन मग्न हो जाता है, मन को और संकल्प चलाने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं है। जब हमारा एकाग्रता पूर्वक योग लग जाता है तो संकल्पों की हलचल बंद हो जाती है। एकदम बड़ा सूक्ष्म मैं और मेरा बाप।
सबसे बड़े साहब की लाडली